All righty, we're good to go. All right, so we'll start with some quick remarks from head coach, and then we'll take questions from the media. Coach?
Whew, where do I start, man? It was a good football game, wasn't it? Between two good football teams. I felt like our style probably wore on them a little bit in the second half, especially with that last drive. I don't know how long it was, how many plays, but it was big in that fourth quarter. But man, I'm almost at a loss of words. God's just blessed this group. We started with 24. We finished with 24. We never had a major injury where a kid missed a game, which is really unusual. I guess I credit our conditioning and our work ethic for that. But game in and game out this year, 13 games, these kids just played hard, and I thought we played very physical. So, the style you saw tonight is the style that we've had all year long. And we just beat a really, really good football team. And, when you've won 30 games in a row, it's hard to give it up. And that was credit to them right before half and then right at the end of the game. And I told our kids that all week. They're not going to beat themselves. I've been in situations where we won over 30 games in a row, and it was hard to give that game up when you finally lost. And that's what way Lowndes was tonight. They didn't give that thing up. But, man, just a great high school football game and great to be a part of. And I couldn't be more prouder of our kids and just representing our school, man. The way this whole year has been, it's been great.
So knowing that you've been on both sides of this, what y'all got to do to beat a team that hadn't lost. Is their preparation any different? Is the mindset any different?
No, we didn't prepare any different. Our mindset got better and better as the year went on. Again, like I said, we had our style that we played, and we stayed within it. I mean, did we even throw a pass tonight? I just remember calling. Okay, so that's right. It was big, wasn't it? Forgot about that. We called that Harry Dog. That was a good play. But we prepared the same, and I think our mindset all year has been really good. And we had been in some fights before tonight, obviously, and against some bigger schools and some really good, talented football teams. And I think that helped us in the second half, honestly. We didn't panic. We've been behind at halftime. I think that's the fourth time this year we have been behind. So wasn't any panic from our kids or our coaches.
Coach, to be able to knock off a dynasty, what you guys have done tonight, expand a little bit about what that means to you guys, what that means to the program as a whole, and then what it means to do that in front of such a rowdy crowd that you guys got. I mean,
I don't think there's anybody left in South Choctaw County, is it? Again, man, just winning the state championship is big and it's special. I mean, I've been a part of a few, and it's something these guys are going to take with them for the rest of their life, no matter who we were playing tonight. You win this last game and end it on your terms. You're going to take that with you. And again, I just think beating a team like Lowndes, you had to play almost perfect, and we didn't do that. I didn't think we had a lot of penalties, a lot of holding penalties. But again, that's been us all year. Again, man, I think just winning this last one, no matter who we were playing, I've given that credit to Lowndes, man, and for the way they played and they kept the fight on,
It seemed like they were trying to take a lot of deep shots, throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah, we sort of thought that would happen. Try to stretch us from sideline to sideline a little bit with their athletes. I felt like their speed was going to be a problem for us. I thought the key, as I think every week, is the box. I tell our kids all the time, win the box, win the game, and that's really what it came down to. Our ability to run the football, and theirs not. I mean, I felt like we sort of made them one-dimensional at times during this game, and that defense, but that helped us. And man, our defense has been lights out all year long. We wouldn't be here without it. I mean, I've never coached a state championship team that didn't play great defense, and this one did all year long. So.
Is there a point, I guess, during the course of the season, you take over a program that hasn't had a lot of postseason success? Is there a point where you go, hey, this team, it up?
Well, yeah, about halfway through. We started off with two big wins over Bessemer and then a team out of Mississippi, Columbia, which is a larger school. I think they got beat last week in the semis over there. And you could really see our confidence even that early. And then we strung some wins together where we were scoring a lot of points, and the confidence got more and more. And I think about halfway through, I thought if we can stay healthy, we have a legit shot at least playing for the state championship. And again, man, we never had anybody hurt, and that's crazy. We may get hurt walking back to the dressing room tonight. I don't know, but it's crazy. I can't, in my 29 years as head coach, I can't remember it happening this way because, man, I was worried about our depth all year long. We didn't have any. I mean, these guys played thousands of snaps, it seems like, this year because they never came off the field. And, so it just staying healthy was huge for us.
Much of that second half was pretty much deadlocked, mostly a defensive battle going back and forth.
Right.
I'd love to hear from our two players here. The two kind of big plays there at the end of the game, the touchdown and then the interception right there. Which moment do you feel like, just really made you feel like, we got this, we're going to do it?
I'd say the interception because we scored, but they still had time left, and they're a really good football team. So
I felt like we had it the whole time. I had confidence in our guys, honestly.
It's a huge play. It was a huge play down on third, and we just got that penalty, and I don't know, it was third and 14, 15, I think,
yes, sir.
after the holding. And we just put that play in Monday or Sunday afternoon. And,
He's got some names for his players.
I didn't want him to forget it, so we named it Harry Dog. I actually stole it off Georgia Saturday night. They ran the same play down on the goal line against Tennessee, and I thought, man, that's beautiful. I started drawing it. My brother called me and said, hey, did you see that play? You need to run that. I mean, it was just that. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it now. So it was a big play for us. Big play.
What was going through your mind during that final drive?
We were don't get any penalties. We were knocking the breath out of them a little bit, and we were really in a good groove. And I felt like with the way it was going, that we were fixing to score as long as we don't get a holding. And I'll be honest with you, I called a play that put us in jeopardy. I shouldn't have done that because we were just downhill. All of a sudden, we're going to try to get our quarterback on the corner, and we get a holding. And I'm thinking, so stupid. Sometimes we overthink. And that was just one of them times that I overthought it. And of course, we had that play sort of in our back pocket, and we just knew that was the time to run it. But that was a great drive. I'll be anxious to watch the film and see the time that we consumed off the clock with it in the plays.
Like 6 minutes.
It was a long time. Yeah, it was a long drive.
Well, I'd like to hear from the players, what was going through your mind during that time? The clock's ticking down. For most of the game, it's 7-6. Anything could happen. We're supposed to be up 8-7 at that point and get that 2-point conversion in the early. They were leading most of the game. But during that drive, how much heart was given into that?
100%. All of it. I just kept telling the linemen, just keep going forwards. And they kept driving and gave us a whole run through.
Just got to play hard ball. 11 on 11 in the box. Who wants it more?
We do a lot of 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3 stuff at practice, and that was really the challenge down there right before we scored. Was this is what we do every day, right here from 3 yards. So we knew we was going to put it in his hands and put it in their hands to move the pile, and just I felt like we were going to score it right there at first and down and 3. I just felt like you don't do nothing to shoot yourself in the foot, and then we're going to put this one in the end zone.
Coach, it feels like tonight has been a long time coming. This program has really been looking for this state title for a few years now.
Yeah.
Where does your future kind of take you?
Well,
what does next season look like?
We were a young team. We had 4 seniors and 2 juniors on this football team. We were heavy sophomores. We played a lot of 9th graders along the way. So we think the future's good, for sure. Where I was blessed coming in, they have had their struggles as a program, a lot of up and down, a lot of heartbreak, and so I really inherited it at a good time, and I inherited a group of seniors, 4 guys that were just really they're committed to it and really bought in to what I was pushing at them, and they could have just thought, he's just an old man, don't know a darn thing. I don't think we're going to listen, but I think they want to change. I do. I think our fans want to change. Our school want to change. And Man, God's just blessed this group along the way. And you saw our fans tonight, man. I'm more happy for them, the players and the fans. That's who I'm happy for, because I've done this before. I don't take it for granted. Don't get me wrong. I mean, all of these are good, okay, but it has been a blessing for my wife and I just to sort of sit and watch the way this has developed with our fans, and it's been pretty cool to be a part of.
Any other questions?
Congratulations on number 251.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Gentlemen, thank y'all so much.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Coach.
That was drive. How many plays?
We didn't run it.
14 plays.
Oh, no.
We just did change. I'm just gonna put my mic on the table.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, as long, we'll be good.
Hey, this will be on the guys' YouTube page, so if you need to take some.
No, it's all good. I mean, I only need my eyes.